when you do such a project, and there's so much story to say, you want to relay them, to people, and maybe change in a certain way the image of, of your country. So I think like the book was the easiest medium, to do so, and it's full of story. It's so it was important, and that was my first book, so it's like close to my heart. So actually, we just got the blessing from the priest Baba Samayan, and then his enthusiasm about the project made everybody all the residents on board, and nobody knew, because sometimes it's easier to do your stuff. We didn't do anything illegal. We just asked the permission of the owner of the house, can I paint on yours? And that's it. And because if you go like into this kind of bureaucratic process, I'm sure like I would still be sitting today like to try to do it. People, they were like super welcoming the idea, and they loved the idea. They just some of them, they were mad because, so why don't you make it bigger? So like my house is a part of the drawing, But no, people are cool with it. It's not about wow factor. It's more about what's gonna be the impact, what this project will bring to people, what is gonna show, And that's that. If there is no meaning behind it, we're just going to Cairo and paint a big wall with like a poem and no meaning behind it. But this one, like everything was like all together, like the place and the people, the way they welcome us. It's not the project, it's more about the human experience that we lived over there, Yeah, I took some night class in Paris, so like super intense. And I just needed it, it was more a need than anything else. I needed to feel myself Arab, that I'm French-Tunisian, But before I couldn't assume it, because I didn't feel French, Because French sometimes make you feel that you can only be one thing and just, raise one part of your identity, not several, So I'm French-Tunisian artist and I assume it totally today. Try to understand where you're from, be proud of who you are, don't try to be something or somebody that you're not, And you will see like you're gonna grow with that, I have 2 kids and I'm trying to teach them that, like that. They should be proud of being Tunisian, proud of being Arab. I was just recently, a month ago, in Houston, Texas. I was invited not by Muslim people or Arab people or anything. I was invited by the University of Houston, the Department of Art, and that was amazing to see like people were so welcome to this, First big wall that I painted in Tunisia was a mosque. I explained that in the TED talk that I gave you last year. And I said, it's there is universality in the Arabic script that everybody can feel. This is what I'm trying to show. I try to make sure that what I write is relevant to the people of the place. The mosque, writing Quran and a certain ayah was relevant at this time in Tunisia. Painting in Brazil, depending on what you're painting, is relevant, as well if you paint the right word. For there's no point for me to go somewhere and do something that nothing to do with with the community, because people, they don't feel connected to it after a while. Born and raised in France, and before Dubai I was back to Paris for a few months, and before that actually I was in North America. But I left Dubai just for 8 months, but I came back because actually, like I mentioned during the talk, I think this is the right place, to be here today, and there's an art community that is starting to grow. And I'm like honored actually to be part of this. If I go there, I need to make sure that I do something relevant as well. I don't want to go there and talk about al-harb. And I want to talk about thaqafa, stuff that people doesn't know. You know what I mean? وبعدين now, like I want to go to there's like South America. I would like to explore India, South Korea, maybe North Korea. I mean, everything is open. I mean, like I wouldn't paint on the wall in Palestine. I think that's the only one, because I think I don't think it's good to beautify this. It's a wall of shame, but otherwise, I would go to Palestine, inshallah. I painted in Sharjah, Dubai. It's a bit more difficult. People, I don't know, like they only use graffiti as a marketing tool to sell something. You know what I mean? And I think it should be seen like in a different purpose. Using graffiti as a way to democratize art and put it in front of people. There's so much place that we need art into. Go to Satoa, go to Dera. Like this huge wall over there, like you can do, or even small. So I'm thinking as well of that.